Hey everyone, it's Sunday, June the 30th, and I'm Jenny, and you are joining me on my channel called Cricklewood Crossing. Today, the video is not going to be very long. I have my son having a few people over, so I've got about 40 minutes to get this video done. So we'll see how we go. A lot hasn't been happening this week. I've been working a bit at the nursery. The weather has been so warm. And having to work in a greenhouse, it's like another 10 degrees hotter. So it's kind of been like, if it's like 70 outside, it's 80. If it's 80 outside, it's 90 in the greenhouse. So I've just been dying. But it's funny because I am such a summer girl and I love the summer weather rather than the cold winter weather. But anyway, we'll get straight into it. I have been watching and following everyone that has gone to StitchCon and seeing how much fun that they have had. I'm hoping that next year I can save up my pennies and maybe join everyone. I'm looking forward to it. I follow quite a few of yours on Flosstube, and just seeing what everyone was working on and how they were getting together and just enjoying yourselves. It's made me really envious and want to join with you. So hopefully next year in 2020. But coming up, what I'm looking forward to, and this is a little push for Snug Harbour Crafts. They have a retreat coming up on October the 17th, 18th and 19th of this year, which is only a couple of months away. And because I live here in Utah where the retreat's going to be held, I'm definitely going to go to that one, and I'm looking forward to getting with some stitchy friends and just join your company. I love how we all have such a diverse range of likes when we cross stitch, but we all can enjoy what each of us do. Anyway, so I've got a few little sections, a few little things. I have passed a little milestone in subscribers to my channel, and I'm very grateful for that. So most of the time when we do a giveaway, you say don't go giveaway. So on this one, I'm going to do, when you see or hear me say share the love, I'm going to share the love. That means, you know what that means. So there's going to be some prizes or some sharing the love at the end of this video, so you might want to just stay with us until the end at least, and I'll give you some details with that. Well, let me show you what I've been working on a little bit. I've only been working on 3 projects really this month. I think it's a month or 3 weeks that I haven't been with you guys. I've posted a few things on my Instagram account, which is under Cricklewood Crossing, if you would want to follow me there. Or if you want to follow me here on YouTube, just subscribe to the button below and ring the bell, and you'll get updates on the videos that I post. That's under Cricklewood Crossing as well. Well, I posted on my Instagram account this little thing. Oh, I forgot I was going to show you. I'll show you later on the next video. I posted this little thing. Let me get this here. I had done on this perforated paper that a lot of people have been using lately. It was this size, and I've been doing some seed packets, and on my Instagram account there was a little wooden box, a little pumpkin wooden box, and I plan to use that when I finish stitching all these little seed packets. I really loved them. I kind of thought they were a little bit old worldsy, like how I like, you know, with my Santas and things that I like to stitch, and I really like these seed packets, and a lot of people ask me where I got them from. Well, I typed into the World Wide Web seed packets, cross-stitch seed packet designs, and a few came up, and they were alright. I liked them. I thought they were kind of cute, but one had come up on eBay, and this is what it was. If those are trying to interested, I've looked again to see if I could see this anywhere else. I don't know if there's a company and they're still selling them, but they're not on Amazon or on eBay. But it was this little one here by Bernard Designs. It was supposed to be done on waste canvas, and they did it on like tops and stuff like that, like shirts and things like that. But I just want to do my little seed packets a certain way using this box that I had found at my secondhand shop. These are some of the designs that I'm going to be working on, and I just love them. There's in here, I won't show you, I'll just quickly just go like this because I know we don't do this. We'll go like that, and there's like 12 of them in this little book, and I've picked out 8 that I want to work on. So here is some of the ones on the back. that I did post on my, I haven't done all these. Everyone kind of thought I had done all of them, but I hadn't. I've only done the pumpkin one at the moment. So I'm going to do like the watermelon, the sunflower, a whole bunch of these. And I just thought they were really cute. So maybe when I finish them, and if my daughter doesn't want the pattern, I will share some love with this pattern. Also, what was I going to say about them? Oh yeah, I think on the sheet of perforated paper that I had, I got like 7 of them cut out. So, you know, it's kind of cheap on how to do them, and I thought they were really cute. And like, you know, there's so many of us that love our gardens and gardening, and of course I had our organic farm, and I miss it. But on my patio, I have some tomatoes, whichever country you live in, that I have got some growing on my patio. I can't help myself, really. And you know that I love sunflowers the most, and pumpkin stuff, and watermelon stuff, and pansies is one of my favourite flowers. So this one turned out really cute. I have noticed that on eBay, I think it was, and it might have been even on Amazon, that this company is selling just one design as a bookmark, and it was quite expensive. Well, I thought it was quite expensive. It was like $11 or $14 for one. I don't know if it was this company. It might have been whoever was selling them for like $11. But I guess it's not too bad a kit for one bookmark. But this little one that I got here cost me $4. So I was quite happy with that, and I really liked it. I'm not a pink or a paisley or a purpley kind of person. I'm kind of with you there, Priscilla. But I did really like the purple, how it came out on these little seed packet designs. It kind of really made it jump, and so I am doing the purple on those. And I am using, in these designs, I am using a whole bunch of classic colour work threads that I have been just buying some every now and then. And that's where the purple has come from on there. What was the purple called anyway? Let me just check. And there it is. Purple was a really nice colour. It was called Rainy Day. You wouldn't think it was, but that's the purple that I used in these, and these are all the colours that I've been using in all the seed packets. So I just kind of, I didn't use what the colours that they had there. I just kind of mixed. If it was a yellow or whatever, I just chose my own. If it's an orange, I chose my own, and I'm just trying to use up some of my classic colour work threads. Now, saying that as well, I'm also in the Colour and Cotton Floss of the Month club, and so I get 6. I think it's 6. Yeah, I get 3 of one. I think it's. Oh, I can't even remember what it was. One's like not pastel brights, and one's heritage or something. I can't remember. But I do get that every month from the Colour and Cotton, and I've been thinking to myself, okay, I've kind of come up with some designs that I like, that I want to change the thread so I can use them as well. I'm just going to try for the rest of the year, probably stitching from stash, but mostly I know I'm going to probably buy a pattern or 2 every now and then, but I'm going to try and use up all my DMC threads. I haven't got a lot done this week, as I've been bobbinating like crazy because I'm tired of buying doubles. I've got doubles of everything, so I'm going to try and bobbinate everything that I got this next coming week, so I can use my DNC thread, my Colour and Cotton, and my classic colour works. I've never used any of the Weeks Dye Works or Gentle Arts yet, so we'll see what happens when I use up some of these. So I'll probably be using Stitch from Stash with my thread and my fabric, and most of the patterns I've got what I want to do for the rest of the year. Well, I thought I did, because now I want to do Jolly July with everyone, with Priscilla and Chelsea, and with everyone that's going to follow them on Jolly July. I wasn't going to do it because I just done Stitch Mania, and I did those 16 small patterns, and I think I've finished 10, so I've got about 6 to go, and I want to get them done by the end of the year, because if I do Stitch Mania next year in May, I want to do another 16 smalls, so I want to kind of get some of these smalls done because I really like them, give a few away for gifts and just for myself. But what was I going to say? Oh, and so I'm just using up what I can from my stash. And since I'm going to do Jolly July, I'm doing it a little bit different for myself, because since I did Stitch Mania, I don't think I could handle 31 ornament starts or stuff like that, but I'll show you in a minute what I'm going to do for Jolly July. So that was one of the things I worked on, was my seed packet designs, and I really love doing it. They're really cute. So I just put that one down there. Another thing that I started this month, but I haven't done very much on, and if any of you out there that are interested or love Jane Austen, like a lot of us do, I signed up for a SAL, or Stitch Along with a whole bunch of people, and it's called The Works, I won't show you the whole lot, it's called The Works of Jane Austen. So I'm actually really behind in this, because they started quite a while ago, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6 different little strips, and I've got 5 of them, and the 6th one hasn't come out yet, and I haven't done hardly any of it. But in it they have like Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Mansfield Park, Emma, and I think the other one was Northanger Abbey. Yeah, that's one of the ones, the last ones that just come out. So I'm grateful for those that have put this together. It's really, really cute, and I really like it. I'm going to do those in probably not the colours that they got here as well. I'm using up some of my classic colour work colours on this as well. So this is all that I got done. The fabric that I did get was a linen, and I can't remember what it is. It's the one that's the colour on one side and it's not coloured on the other side. I can't even remember what it was called. But that's, oops, so this is all I've done on that one. All I've got done is the word works, because it has Works of Jane Austen on the top. So haven't done much of that. I wanted to see, I've never really stitched on linen, I've only stitched on even weave, and because this linen is a little bit more stiffer, I wanted to see how I liked it, and it worked out really, really nice. I really liked it a lot. I like the linen where it's a little bit more stiffer and not so soft. That's just my own preference. When it's soft, I seem to maybe pull it a little bit too harder, and it kind of bunches a bit. So I really like this one, and I wanted to see how I could stitch it, and it stitched up really nice. So that was the Works of Jane Austen that I'm working on. All right, and I'll put it in my little bag. Oh, I'll show you some of these in a minute. Okay, another thing, this is what's been taking me a while, and why I haven't got very many projects done at the moment. I am designing a couple of my own. The first one, I'm going to give you a little taste of it. I'm not going to show you until it's finished, but you can probably tell what it is. This is what I've been working on, of one of my own designs. I'm hoping to have it done by maybe say another month, or maybe 2. There's a lot more done underneath there, but I'm also been designing and looking at having my own stitch along. It'll be a 12-month stitch along, and if I get my act together and get it all finished, I've already started it, but if I get it all finished, hopefully we can start in January and do it for the whole year of 2020. And but that'll be, I'll show you when we're progressing to the end of the year anyway, how that's going. So that's why I haven't been doing a lot. I've been designing and stitching and working, but I've got a few things done. Anyway, another thing that I did do in a whole day was I made a whole bunch of project bags. And since we moved to Australia, I had to get rid of a lot of my electrical appliances, because the power is different in Australia than it is here. And so when I just was thinking about sewing, I thought, oh, I mostly need a straight stitch and maybe a zigzag and stuff. I'm not going to get a really expensive sewing machine. So I just got like a really cheap Brother one. And now I know that, sometimes you have to pay you have to get what you pay for, I guess. And so it's not the best when it does the stitching. So, I mean, it's okay, it's fine, because I've been do it for my quilts and these project bags. But I think I might look in next year getting myself a new one that stitches a little bit better, and getting a, what do you call it, that does the edges for you. Oh, I can't even remember what the machine's called now. My brain's gone fried. So, but anyway, so this is what these are some of my project bags. They will be in my Etsy shop sometime this week. If you look at the top of my page, it has a little link to my Etsy shop. would be up in this corner, and you can go and see some of the few things. In the next couple of months, I'm going to have quite a few different little items in there. You know, it might be some patterns, it might be some fabric stuff, it might be, you know, some quilting patterns that I've designed, and it might be, you know, a whole bunch of range of different little things. So just keep a lookout. You can link it, you can get into the link from the top of my page. But these are some of the project bags that will be going up this week. They're not going to be really expensive. They're quite a really good reasonable price, and as well you're going to get a special treat. So I'm going to share a little bit of a love in each of the project bags. So this is the first one that I'll just show you a couple that are going to go up. This is my bee one. Of course, it's got, you know, I've got a little bee charm there and a made with love charm here, and inside, as you can see, there's just an extra little treat for you if you purchase these bags. And like I said, if you go to my Etsy shop, they are a really good price. So this is the first one, and it's got this really cute bee fabric that I'm sure you guys have seen before. My next one, cannot help myself. I made one of each of these for myself, of course, because I love bees and then I love chickens, and so I made a couple extra for myself. This one is, you can't really, well, you can see it, so you can see the chicken fabric and the chicken wire fabric right there. And I didn't have really a chicken charm, but I had a feather, so so that, I thought that would be perfect anyway. And then the little made with love charm. So that's my second one. My third one coming up in July is a patriotic one. So this was just this really cute patriotic fabric that I really like, and I'm such a big stripe person, so I had just this red, white and blue, red, cream and blue fabric in this one, and the charm is a map of America. Oh, no, it's not. What is it? Oh, it's the American flag. I did have a map of America and another one. So American flag and a made with the love charm, and that's got a special treat in there as well. And my last one, all those who love Disney lovers, and also who love patriotic. I love this bag. I had to make one for my daughter. She goes, you cannot not make these and not make me one. You know how crazy she is with Disney, so I made her one as well. And I really love it because I love stripes, checks and dots and plaids and all that stuff. So this one here is little Mickey Mouse with his American flag, and then it's got the red check in it on the back. And on this one is the one that I put a American flag on it, and then the made with love button, and also you get a treat in this one. So all of these, if you want to check by the end of next week, they'll be up in my Etsy shop, and you can just get into the link from the top of my page there. Okay, so what do I want to show you next? I didn't buy a lot of things this month. I did purchase a few packets of the antique tea-dyed, I'm trying to think what it was called, the Even Weave Lagana tea-dyed fabric from Fat Quarter Shop. So I did order a couple of them because I'm going to use them for my Jolly July projects. So I did purchase them. Did get my, what else did I get? I can't remember. Oh, no, just these two. I was trying to think, I'm sure I ordered some more classic colour works through 123 Stitch to work on the works of Jane Austen, because I knew I wasn't going to have enough. So that's what I did. And when I got the classic colour works threads, I also added 2 more of these. The Little House Needlework sheet ones. And like I've told you before, I'm working on them individually because I have a place that I want to put them. I finished stitching the first one. I'm going to make that up in so I can put it, and then I'm just going to keep on doing one of these each time. So the ones I did add to my collection, I've got these two. I've got Gratitude and Kindness that I had bought before, and they're in my little stitchy box right here to be stitched. And the ones that I bought just this month were Faith. I was trying to tell you, I can't remember what it was. It was Faith with the little black sheep, and then the other one was Wisdom. So every time I seem to buy some floss from 123 Stitch, I always add another little sheep, Virtue. So the other day, I saw this on eBay, and I just thought they were really cute. I thought they'd make some great smalls, giveaways or whatever as well. and I really liked them. There was a 30 original designs, and some of them are really cute. I really thought they were quite nice. A lot of flower ones and stuff like that, but I think that they will make up some really cute projects. So I got this book, I think it was $5 on eBay, and it was Mini Cushions in Cross Stitch, 30 original designs by, who was it? Sheeny Rogers. I love this blue one, and even though I'm not a pink girl, I really like this pink one. And then they have this one on the back. They have some really neat ones, actually. They have, let me see if I can find some of the different ones. Wait a minute. Oh, they had this one, Checkmate, which is a really neat one. And then they had Joker in the pack. They had that one. Now, I'm not a real, some things I like and some things I don't, but some of these were really nice. This one was A Taste of India. I just thought that would be really cute as some small giveaways, or just for myself. I'm going to make them into some pin cushions, I think. And like this one was really cute. This was called Candy Floss. Yeah, so there's 30 designs in this book. Oh, this is my favourite. I'm going to do this one for myself for sure, because I don't have a pin cushion yet for myself, which is Blue Harmony. I really like that one. I used to collect, and I kind of, every now and then if I see something, I collect blue and white china, and I have a lot of Chinese or Japanese, Chinese I think it is, blue and white china. But also when I was in Australia, I'd go to antique shops, and some of them I got some really beautiful soup tureens and stuff like that in the blue and white, and I think that's why I'm attracted to that one there. These are beautiful. Look at these ones. These are kind of like Christmas. I like the poinsettia ones. Look at that one. Yep, so that could be in the future, some future projects, I think. Oh, this one's like a, show this one. I don't know if it's a bee, but it says beautiful bugs, which is kind of cute as well. So, yeah, I think they could be something that I might work on later on. So that's one of the things I've purchased. Wasn't very much, it was like $6. And then the other day, my daughter and myself went to our secondhand shops, and we're just going around. And I don't normally pick up a lot these days. I don't normally buy a lot, but every now and then I might see, of course, I love my books. I pick up a book, and I'm still doing my, like, into doing my quilting and stuff. And I really found this one, and I really liked it. Some of the quilts were the heritage colours that I like, you know, the greens and the barn reds and the blues and the stuff like that. So I found this one. This one was beautiful. The Art of Classic Quilt Making. Would you believe on the back it says $34.95, and I got it for $1. I think that was a bargain. But there's some really nice ones in here that I'm going to look at as well. I just said to my husband, to be able to get all these done, I just need to retire. I love working at the garden centre because I love being amongst the plants and everything, but boy, do I, by the end of the day, sometimes I don't get home until 7:30 at night. I might not start until later in the afternoon, but 7:30 at night, you know, I get tired. There's some more. Yeah, so there's some really cute ones that I like in here. That I'm still going to that the quilting class that I'm doing block of the month. I'm a couple of blocks behind, but part of it was their fault because we ordered like a triangle, a flying geese triangle, and it never came in. So I'm kind of I've got behind on that one, on that quilt one as well. All right, I'm hoping this is going to be loud enough. Let me just check to see how the volume is, if he's got the volume right. Okay, I think I just messed it up and turned it off and turned it back on again. Anyway, so we'll continue forward. The last thing I was talking about was this quilt book, and I'll just have to join them together, was this quilt book, and I really like that. So that's what I picked up for $1. And the last one, you know, I have done some cross stitch before, I've done quilting, and I've even done embroidery stitching, like the red work, you know, even embroidery and stuff like that. And I know there's lots of different stitches you can do, but when I looked in this book that I picked up for just another $1, oh, it's $1.50, I just couldn't believe how many stitches there actually is, and some of them are just beautiful. This one was the Stitches of Creative Embroidery. And it's a really old book. Not you, what can't even see what year it is made in. It looks like a really old book because of the paper. Does it have it in there? It's got coloured illustrations and stuff. Oh, here it is. 1964, a year before I was born. So now you know how old I am. Oh my gosh. So it's definitely an older book, you can tell, because all the pages are starting to yellow and that. But just, you know, look how it shows you some of the stitching and stuff like that. I really like it. It was just really neat to, you know, I mean, a lot of us do, a lot of you guys, I'm sure, do a lot of these specialty stitches. But I just really like to see how they did it back then in this. Where's the colour pages in the front? Hold on. Look at this bag. It definitely looks like from the 60s, doesn't it? Look at that bag. Hope you can see it. Yeah. And she did this. Look at this one. Sometimes I find some of the neatest old books about cross stitch or embroidery or, you know, fibre arts or anything like that at some of my secondhand shops, and I just love, actually, I sit down and I read about it. I found one the other day on quilting, and I really enjoyed just sitting down reading about some of the really old quilts and some of how they started and stuff like that. So that was another one that I got. I think it was just $1.50. It wasn't very much. Okay, so I don't know how much I'm supposed to be up to, because it stopped, and now I've restarted it, and I've only up to 3 minutes. So I'm going to join these together. So hopefully I don't have to start all this over again when I get to the end and I watch it over. What I've decided to do, because I'm crazy. Yes, I'm crazy. You know, I work and then I come home and I stitch sometimes until 1 in the morning. Lucky I can sleep in a little bit, and then I go to work. But because I don't like sleep right up until I go to work, I get up and I do all this stuff, and then I'm tired by the afternoon. And then I got to go to work, and then I come home and I stitch. And I think, why am I doing something else? But I can't help myself. I heard Priscilla and Chelsea talking, and other people talking about how they're going to do Jolly July. And I have had these 4 patterns for quite a while, and I have stitched it once, and I messed up, and you've known if you watched my first or second video. I think it was my second video. And because I didn't make the piece of fabric big enough, and so I've decided I am starting all over again, and I am going to use the antique tea-dyed fabric from Fat Quarter Shop, which is the Lagana one, and I'm not even going to tea-dye it. I'm just going to use the original antique, because one of the bigger pieces that I'm going to do is I want to do it the same color, because I want to have them together at the same place in my house. But I'm doing 3 ornaments, so Christmas ornaments, and I'm doing one bigger project, and you'll see why. Since it's in Jolly July, July is like patriotic month, so this is what I'm going to be working on. And did I pick up both of them? I am going to do the very first project that I'm going to do. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to show you in this. Sorry. So let me just get into my project bag and pull this out. Do you remember I showed you back in my second video, I worked on, let me get that piece of paper again I just threw down here. I worked on this file. From my Leisure Art books. I just love him. Now there's 3 of them, and they're all the size, it doesn't look like it there, but they're all the size for a Christmas ornament. And because it's Jolly July, of course it's my antique Santas, but also July is patriotic and 4th of July, so I am doing 4, now how do I put this, 4 Christmas patriotic Santas. I'm trying to think, how do I say that? 4 patriotic Santas. 3 are going to be ornaments and 1's going to be a bigger project. And I'm going to work on them for the month of July, when everyone's doing Jolly July. That's going to be my Jolly July projects, because I just really love these 4 that I've had sitting here, and I'm thinking I'm just going to do them, and I'm going to join with Priscilla and Chelsea on the Jolly July month, and everyone else that's going to be stitching in Jolly July as well. So I'll show you what they look like, and it's really neat because this is, I can't show you what it looks like, but I can show you the piece of paper. This is what they look like when they were made into ornaments. Now, I don't know if you can see them. So there's the 3. They've just doubled up on it. Oops. So there's the one that I've been working on. And then there's this really other cute one. He's got a little sack here. And then I really like this one over here that is on the side as well. And I really like him because he's got a blue coat, not like a traditional Santa who has mostly the red coats. This one's got a white coat, blue coat and a red coat. That sounds like Civil War. But it's like not the all traditional red. I did one of these Santas in Stitch Mania, which had the green coat, and I really like them where they're not necessarily the red coat ones. So this one here is the one that I'm going to be working on first. Like I said, I'd already worked on him. And because I did not measure my fabric properly, he was going to be cut out, and not the whole flag is not going to be fit, wasn't going to fit in this piece of fabric. So I've decided, oh my gosh, because this Santa took me for ages, I've decided that I'm going to do him again. So he's going to be the first one. No, well, he's not going to be the first one. I'm going to start on the bigger, because it's 4 weeks, I'm going to start on the bigger project for a week, and then I'm going to do, on the second week, I'm going to do one of the ornaments, and then if I get the ornament finished before the end of the week, I'm just going to go back to the bigger project. Then I'll do another ornament. If I get him finished before the end of the 3rd week, I'll go back to the bigger one. So I can be, if I finish the ornaments, I can continue working on this bigger one. So they're the 3 that I'm going to be working on. So there's them there. So there's the 3 ornaments that I'm going to be working on. I don't know about you, but I just think they're the perfect Jolly July ones. Patriotic and dear old Santa. So I've got those 3. Now this is the 4th one that this is the 4th big guy that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to find him in the book. So they're all in these leisure art books that I love, and of course I love my Santas, my old world Santas, and I'm going to find you the original one because I've photocopied it and the colour hasn't come out really bright, so I want to find you the original one. Hold on. And what they had taken them from was these old world cards, and then they turned them into cross stitch, and there's so many of them that are just so beautiful. But I am going to do him. He's called All American Santa. Now he's not really big. The piece, let me find his little, that's not him. The piece that I had to cut out, fabric that I had to cut out, so he's not huge, was, let me just check, it was 15 by 19, so he's not a huge, like a huge project, but I really like him. He's called All American Santa. So this is what it looked like, and then this is what they converted it over to, into cross stitch. I'll get you up really close there. And so, of course, you can see he's in red, white and blue, and he's got his little flag in the back with his little drum and his horn and his tree. Now, I just love this Santa. Love him. Lots. Yeah. So, I'm hoping that I can get a big chunk of him done and those 3 ornaments for Jolly July. So, I'll be joining with you, Priscilla and Chelsea, and everyone else that is going to be doing that with them. I wasn't going to, but you know me, I'm crazy. So I'm going to do it. So that's that part that I'm looking forward to for next month. Now we have family coming next weekend for 4th of July, and we're going to be having a big barbecue up in Provo Canyon in one of the parks there on the weekend. So I'm really looking forward to that. So Now, I haven't got much else that I have to share with you, but I'm going to share this. I'm going to lean over. Excuse me for leaning over like this, but I've got a bookcase really close. And I want to grab this book. All right. We're at the part of the video that I'm going to be, sorry, that was a bit rude, but it was right there. And if I got up and go around, I had to move this table right here that I've got stuff stored on, and it would have made it harder. But I want to show you why I am going to be sharing these love projects, these love patterns, I should say. So I'm going to share some love for, I have reached over 500 subscribers in my channel, and I've got so much stuff. I just want to move things forward. I just want to share some things with you guys out there. Now, if you want to be in the draw for any of this stuff, there's going to be 8 things that you can put in for. You can just put your name in. If you want the patterns or the book, put patterns or book. I will probably just give you, I'm not going to let you say which one. I'm just going to give you one of them. Well, there's only one book and there's 3 patterns. So if you just say, I'm interested in the patterns, then I'll give you, I'll just pick one of the patterns for one of you. If you say I'm interested in the fabric and the floss, then I will just pick a color for you. You can't actually say which one you want, but you will be getting one of them. Now there's 8 prizes going right now in this video. So the first one, I'm going to go through the fabric. Lately I've been dyeing a lot of fabric, as you can tell, and I've been posting them on my Instagram account, and there's some pieces that come up that I probably would use later on, but I wouldn't use it straight away. So I just wanted to share some of the fabric that I had coloured and with you guys, and I coloured these with the RIT colour dye. And so if you want any of this fabric, just put in the comments below, I'm interested in fabric and the floss. So what I've done is I've given away a piece of my fabric and 4 floss, DMC floss, to kind of match with this fabric. So the first piece that I'm giving away, now these are not huge pieces, they're decent size, but they're not huge pieces. When I dyed this, I did it in red really quick, so it kind of turned out a pinky, and then I over dyed it with a bit of blue. You can see me behind it more than anything. Hold on. So that's the color that's coming up. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there you go. That's a bit better. So the first piece of fabric that you can put in for is this really cute pink piece of fabric that I dyed. So it comes with this pink piece of fabric and these four colors. As you can tell, I really like the really heritage type of colors. So there's white, yellow, green, and it's like a reddy, rusty red. So reddy, rusty color. I can't even say it. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Anyway, so these are the 4 colors that are going to go with this pink piece of fabric. Okay, so if you're interested in that, just put fabric in the comments below. You might get this one, or you might get these other ones. You might like these ones better. So the next piece of fabric that I'm going to give away, and I love this. So I looked at it and thought, why am I giving it away? But I think I've got another piece of it, but I think it's because when I put the floss on top of it, I really like the combination. So I thought, I'm going to have to use these colors when I do mine. So if you're into doing like Halloween or pumpkins, this piece of fabric is going to be perfect for you. So it's one of the ones that I did. Oh, it's better back here. One of the ones I did an orange, and I over dyed it in black. So it would make a perfect Halloween or a perfect pumpkin one. And why I said that is when I let me just fold it up so you can see it a bit better. When I put these 4 floss on top of it, I just loved it. I thought, man, that's the perfect pumpkin design colors. Look. So there is a white, a green, a light orange, and then a dark orange. And they go really cute. That would make a really cute pumpkin design somewhere. So that's another one of the fabric packs you can go in for. Like I said, I'm not going to let you specifically say which one. I'm just going to say if you want some fabric, you can put fabric and you'll be lucky enough to get one of these packs. The next one, sorry about this, I put it in there, I just don't want to get the floss mixed up. Anyway, so the next one, when I posted this on my Instagram, everyone loved the colour of it. It came out really nice. It was the white Lagana from, you know, the regular even weave, and I just did it in like a dark colour, and then I what did you do? I didn't ice do it, I just kind of crinkled it up, and this colour was beautiful. Better back here. So this one is this blue. There's the other side of it, so you can use either side. So that is a really beautiful piece of fabric that I'm giving away. Decent size, look, you can't even see my head. My body. so that's the fabric, and there's the 4 floss you're going to get with it. You're going to get a light blue, kind of like a brighter yellow, darker blue, and it's like another rusty orange, and I just think they'd go really nice with this colour. Look, don't you think they'd go nice with it? I think they'd go nice with it. So that's another floss pack that you can put in for, since I'm sharing my love. All right, I'll just stick that in there. I just want to put that in there with that so I don't get them muddled up. And then the last fabric pack you can go for, and if you love, all those other 3 were all even weave, but this one is Aida. I had dyed some Aida because I wanted to see how it turned out, and I think it's an 18 or a 22 count. Now if you were lucky enough when you put in and you get chosen for this pack, it's quite a big piece of Aida actually. This is a lot bigger than the other pieces. Look. And it's a really pretty, it is a really pretty, I can't, greeny colour, and I over dyed it with a little bit of brown. Can you see it if I go up closer to there? Nope. Here probably is the best colour. It doesn't do it justice. It's really, really pretty. It's one of the same pieces that I gave away for my birthday. See if you can see it here. And the 4 floss that is going to come with it is going to be this reddy brown, this green, white and yellow. So that's the 4 floss and the big piece of Aida that you can go in for into the drawer for the fabric. So these are my 4 fabric packs that I'm going to be giving away and sharing with you. So if you're interested in them, like I said in the comments below, put that you're interested in the fabric packs. So I'm doing this for my 500 subscribers that I'm very grateful that you follow me each time I upload a video and follow me in my crazy little journey. I love doing this. I love seeing what everyone else does. It just kind of gets me motivated a lot. Now there's 4 other things that I'm going to give away. There are 4 individual prizes as well. So there's 8 prizes. There's 4 fabric packs and 3 charts and 1 book. Okay, so this is one of the charts that's going to be given away if you're interested in these. Now the reason I'm giving these 3 charts away is I did not know. I had purchased the charts because I really loved them, and then I ordered a book on eBay, and then when I was looking through the book, it had all of these charts in this book. So I've doubled up on it, and so I am just going to keep the book for myself, and I'm going to give away these charts. Now the first chart that I'm going to give away, and I just think this is so beautiful, and I am not a chronic or beady type of person, but I might have to look in it when I do this one because I just think this is gorgeous. It reminds me of some of I can't remember the company that did something that looks like this, but this one's from the Leisure Arts and it's called the Enchanted Sleigh, and it's book number 1. So if you like that Santa, you can go in for the draw of it. I just think, I'll go this way. I just think that Santa and that sleigh is just so pretty. It's magical. Kind of reminds me of the Nora Corbett patterns, or, you know, the lavender and lace patterns. But it isn't. It's a Leisure Art pattern. Does it say who the designer is on it? Yep, it does. Susan Brack. Oh, I just think she designed that beautifully. So if you want that pattern, just comment in the comments below that you would like one of the pattern designs. The second one is so country. If you're into country, if you're a little country girl like I am, then this one would be perfect. I just think this is so cute, and it was in the book as well, so I'd already purchased it, so I'm going to give this one away as well. And this one's called Prairie Santa by Sandy Gore Evans. Prairie Santa. How cute is he? So if you love cows and you love that Santa, you can go in the draw for this pattern. I'm quite happy to share it with someone out there. He's really cute. I've got him in there, so maybe we can stitch him up together. I just thought he was really cute. I'm such a country girl, like loving all the birdhouses, and I miss my farm sometimes a lot, but some other big ventures coming. So the next one is a leisure art pattern, a leisure arts pattern, and it's by Marilyn Ganor. And this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Santas, and it's Merry Christmas. So you could do like what they've done, the individual Santas as little other cushions, or what am I trying to say? Wall hanging, not wall hangings, ornaments. This would be a kind of cute one if you wanted, if I can get it to you. I'm trying to think, when would I do this? I might keep this going for, I'll keep this going until the 15th of July. Is it 15th? So let me just get my phone and see what day that is. I'll do it for 2 weeks. Hold on. Let me just see. Let me get into my calendar and see when it is. Yeah. So that's June. Sorry, wait a minute. Let's get into July. Yeah. So I'm going to keep it going until the night of the 14th of July, which is actually like, you know, so on the morning of the 15th, which is the Monday. So I'm going to keep this going, this giveaway going until then. And I don't know, you might have 2 weeks if you want to work on any of these little Santas here. So if you're interested in this one, it's called Christmas Gentleman. And those Santas are really cute. You can do it one big one like they've got there, or you can do it like that. So there's the 3 like pamphlet patterns, or pattern pamphlets, or charts, or whatever you want to say. I just thought they were really cute. So you've got the Christmas Gentleman, the Prairie Santa, and you've got the Enchanted Sleigh. You're not going to have a choice to be able to choose which one you want. If you want any of, oh, let me finish off that 4th one. The 4th one that I'm giving away, I actually ordered 2 of these, and I don't need 2, but they've got some really cute designs in these ones as well, and I want to give it away for a prize. Let me just find one of the cute patterns that I thought was cute in here too. It's got the 21 Days of Christmas, really cute 21 Days of Christmas design, if I can find the original. Wait a minute, sorry. 21 Days of Christmas one. That. So the book that I'm going to give away is one of the Better Homes and Gardens Cross Stitch Christmas, and it's called Gifts to Cherish. So I did get 2 of these by mistake, and I'm just going to give one of them away. So he's kind of cute. All right, and the last one that I loved, of course, was this one. And then they've got these cute little cute little stocking ones as well. So 8 prizes, 1 book, 3 charts, and 4 fabric packs. So if you want to be in the draw for any one of these prizes, you can be in the draw for the whole lot of them, either one, either the book, the charts, or the fabric, or you can just say, I'm just interested in the charts, or I'm just interested in the fabric. If that's the case, then I'm going to do a draw for the book and the charts as one draw, the 4 times, and I'm going to do a fabric draw 4 times. So that's my little giveaway. This book, other book that I got, oh, so there it is, wait a minute. There's the chart right there. This has got some of the most cutest Santas in it. So there's the other one. So I got lots of Santas to stitch in my life. So anyway, someone just walked in the door. So anyway, I'm coming to the end of my video, and I'm grateful that you joined me this Sunday. So like I said, if you're to be able to be in the draw for these 8 prizes, you have to be a subscriber, you have to be 18 and over, and you have to like this video, and then you have to put in the comments below if you're interested in any of it, or if you're interested in the fabric and the charts. Good luck, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful month and a jolly one in Jolly July with every one of us that is doing with Priscilla and Chelsea for Jolly July. I will see you probably in August, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.